Welcome back, football fans. Today we're breaking down Manchester City's brilliant 3-0 victory over Crystal Palace, a result that keeps their Premier League title hopes very much alive. Pep Guardiola took a massive risk by leaving Haaland, Doku, and Cherki on the bench ahead of Saturday's FA Cup final against Chelsea, but it paid off perfectly. And the man who stole the show? Phil Foden. In the 32nd minute, Foden produced an outrageous backheel assist to find Semenyo in the box, who finished neatly to break the deadlock. Just before halftime, Foden was at it again. His clever control opened up space for Marmoush, who finished confidently to make it 2-0. City went into the break totally in control. In the second half, young Ryan Cherki came off the bench and immediately made his mark with a delightful through ball for Savinho, who scored his first goal of the season to seal the 3-0 win. Now, let's talk ratings. Foden earned a deserved 8 out of 10 for his long overdue return to form. Bernardo Silva got 7 out of 10 for completely controlling the midfield. Guardiola earned 8 out of 10 for a perfectly executed rotation strategy, and our very own Abdulkadir Husanov from Uzbekistan got a solid 7 out of 10 for another commanding defensive display. With this win, Manchester City are now just 2 points behind Arsenal at the top of the Premier League. The title race is fully back on. Thomas Tuchel was surely watching too, because Foden reminded everyone exactly why he belongs at the highest level. So what did you think of this performance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more football content. See you next time. Sonnet 4.6.
Welcome back, football fans. Today, we have a stunning revelation from the world of football management. Former Leeds United boss David O'Leary has claimed that Sir Alex Ferguson himself recommended him as one of his potential successors at Manchester United. And this story goes all the way back to 2002. O'Leary, who was one of the most highly rated managers in the Premier League at the time, after guiding Leeds United to the Champions League semi-finals, revealed on the Overlap's Stick to Football podcast that his name was formally put forward for the Old Trafford job. He said that Ferguson recommended around 3 people as potential successors, and that he was one of the chosen ones, with his solicitor Michael Kennedy handling the approach. But here's the twist. The appointment never happened because Ferguson famously changed his mind about retiring. Instead of stepping down in 2002, the legendary Scot stayed in the dugout for another 11 years, eventually retiring in 2013 after winning his 13th Premier League title. Meanwhile, O'Leary's career took a very different turn. He was sacked by Leeds in 2002 as the club's financial situation collapsed just 1 year after their incredible European run. Now, fast forward to today, and O'Leary was also asked about current interim manager Michael Carrick, who has been impressing at Old Trafford. Drawing from his own experience at Leeds, O'Leary offered a serious word of caution, warning that when you officially get the job permanently, with midweek games, big decisions, and the relentless pressure of managing one of the world's biggest clubs, it becomes a completely different beast. So what do you think? Should Michael Carrick get the Manchester United job permanently? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Welcome back, football fans. We have a massive transfer story breaking today, and this one involves 3 of the biggest clubs in world football. Barcelona are in serious talks to sign Chelsea striker João Pedro as they look to replace the legendary Robert Lewandowski, who is closing in on a blockbuster move to Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. The 35-year-old Polish striker is reportedly the subject of an irrefutable offer from Al Hilal, and Barcelona sporting director Deco is already moving fast to find his replacement before the World Cup kicks off. And at the top of Barca's wish list, Chelsea's João Pedro, alongside Atletico Madrid's Julian Alvarez. According to reports from Globo, Barcelona are hoping to hold formal meetings in the coming days to get this deal done quickly. But here's the challenge. This transfer will not come cheap. Early indications suggest the deal could reach the €100 million mark, including bonuses, and Chelsea are expected to play hardball. The Blues paid €70 million to sign the Brazilian from Brighton at the start of the season, and the 24-year-old has delivered. 23 goals and 9 assists in 51 appearances, including a key role in Chelsea's Club World Cup triumph.
Chelsea are understandably reluctant to sell, but Barcelona hold a major card, Champions League football. Chelsea failed to qualify for Europe's premier competition after a catastrophic 8-2 aggregate defeat to PSG and currently sit 9th in the Premier League, while Barcelona are the reigning La Liga champions. The lure of Champions League football with the Spanish giants could be the decisive factor for João Pedro. Barcelona are now waiting for Chelsea to finish their domestic season. The FA Cup final against Manchester City is this Saturday, before pushing talks into top gear. So what do you think? Should João Pedro make the move to Barcelona? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.
Welcome back, football fans. Today we have a bombshell transfer story that has the entire football world talking. José Mourinho could be heading back to Real Madrid, and now we know exactly what it will cost. According to reports from Record, Real Madrid would need to pay a compensation fee of nearly 7 million euros to Benfica if they want to trigger the break clause in Mourinho's current contract. And here is the twist. This clause is only active within a very specific 10-day window following the final match of the current season, so the clock is already ticking. Benfica president Rui Costa is not giving up without a fight, though. He has already presented a formal contract renewal offer to Mourinho, desperate to keep the 61-year-old tactician in Lisbon and maintain stability at the club. Meanwhile, over in Madrid, President Florentino Perez is playing it very cool. When asked directly about Mourinho's potential return, he refused to confirm anything, saying the club is focused on presidential elections and returning assets to its members. Very diplomatic, very Florentino. But while everyone waits for Mourinho to make his decision, Benfica are already planning for life without him, and Fulham manager Marco Silva has emerged as their primary replacement target, with his impressive Premier League work catching the eye of the Benfica board. So, to summarize, 7 million euros compensation, a 10-day window, a contract renewal offer on the table, and one of football's greatest managers holding all the cards. This is one of the most fascinating transfer sagas of the summer, and it is only just getting started. What do you think? Should Mourinho return to Real Madrid or stay at Benfica? Drop your comments below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.